YouTube, Zam, it's your boy Zab back with another banger. In this video, I got Teofimo Lopez versus Hitchins to happen at Alcatraz prison. Man, this is crazy. First of all, Turkey Al-Sheikh was talking to Coppinger, and I think Mike Coppinger, he said, what do you think if there is an event, a fight in Alcatraz jail one day? It's like a museum now, you know. Sometimes I get in my mind and I want different places to do fights at. Sometimes in the mountains, maybe someday in the pyramids in Mexico, someday in the Eiffel Tower in France, the Colosseum in Italy. You understand this concept? So man, Turkey trying to make fights happen everywhere, and I respect it. Turkey really trying to change the sport of boxing as we know it. The dude said he want to make a fight in Alcatraz prison, and that's the one Teofimo and Richard are allegedly supposed to be doing. And then he also spoke about doing a fight in the mountains or the pyramids in Mexico or the Eiffel Tower in Egypt or the Colosseum in Italy. So this dude trying to do fights in a bunch of wonders of the world. If he gonna do pyramids, he might as well go to Egypt though. You might as well fight in the Egypt pyramids. But hey, Mexico make a lot of sense because Mexico got a lot of fighters. You know, Mexico is one of the fight capitals of the world. Mexico, America, Russia, those are a lot of fight capitals. So Turkey Al-Sheikh is trying to expand the sport of boxing past just the States, past Saudi Arabia. He's trying to expand this sport globally. The reason he's trying to bring it to so many different places is so it can be seen in many different places. And it can have the NBA effect. Before the NBA became international, the NBA wasn't as big as it is today. Right? Part of what makes the NBA such an amazing league is the international star power. If I'm being completely honest, four of the top 5 best players in the world right now come from Europe. They're not European as in blood, but nation-wise they are. We got Jokic, we got Giannis, we got Luka, we got Shea. Those 4, they're all from Europe. No. Shea from Canada, right? But we got a lot of international players, and that's what makes the sport huge, right? And we could put anybody at 5. I don't know, Anthony Edwards. Who's the 5th best player in the NBA right now? Ja Morant, Donovan Mitchell, somebody. But with all that being said, you know, I'm very excited for this fight. This is a fight I was saying, but I'm not gonna pay attention. I'm not gonna pay this fight too much attention until it get made. And it said they closing the negotiations. So I'm gonna ease up off their back and I'm gonna be like, good job. I'm gonna give them a round of applause for actually making a fight happen, because I was questioning, because Teofimo kept getting into disagreement. He turned down the Matias contract. He turned down the Haney contract from Turkey. Boots don't pay no mind to him. So he was really just getting into it with all the black fighters, just clout chasing off their name. But he finally making a fight with Hitchins. So I'm excited for this fight. Honestly, I'm not gonna be one of those guys that really care too much about what a fight held. You know, as long as the outcome isn't tampered by the location. If the outcome of the fight changes because of the location, then I'm gonna be like, but that's bullshit. You feel me? Because I feel like it should be on neutral ground where both guys have a neutral fan base, to where one guy don't have an overwhelming fan base. And if they do have an overwhelming fan base, make sure that the judges not corrupt. Make sure that the judges not friends with the fighter, or that the judges not from their place, because judges can be corrupt. But I know Turkey been installing the AI judge. That might be a good invention. You know, it depends on the criteria, what criteria they scoring on. But yeah, it could be a good invention for boxing. We saw Usyk beat Tyson Fury unanimously by the AI judge. So the AI judges have AI judges in this fight. Don't let it go to the decision, because we know they like to pick favorites. You feel me? We got one matchroom guy versus a top ranked guy. So it is what it is. But Turkey, he the common denominator, and he making all these big fights happen. And I'm excited. Like I'm saying, as long as the fight don't get tampered with, I'm cool. And honestly, I don't really understand 2 Brooklyn natives, 2 guys from the East Coast, Brooklyn, one of the culture capitals in all of America, in the world, Brooklyn, New York. 2 Brooklyn dudes fighting in San Francisco. It don't make a lot of sense to me. Just like how 2 Cali dudes, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, fought in New York. But it made sense they fought in New York, because if they didn't fight in New York, Ryan Garcia would have never got popped for them PEDs. Right? if they fought in Cali or something, Ryan Garcia probably would have got away with using that Osterine. So it worked out in their favor. But yeah, these New York guys fighting in Cali, it's interesting. It's very weird. They fan base. I'm sure they fan base not gonna be happy. Imagine your family being from Brooklyn and having to fly across the country to watch you fight. I'd be pissed off. I'm like, why y'all two niggas from the city not fighting in the city? What sense do that make? If y'all fight in Brooklyn, it's gonna sell out in 1 week probably. You feel me? But y'all going all the way to Cali. Y'all already not the biggest names in the sport, and y'all going outside of y'all hometown to try to sell tickets. It's kind of crazy. You feel me? If y'all not in Vegas, it don't make sense for real. But yeah, I'm sure the city bad. The city pissed off. I know they are. But yeah, other than that, I'm rooting for Richardson Hitchins, bro. Gotta root for Rich. Gotta root for Africa. Teofimo Lopez said he called black people monkeys. He said whenever a monkey wants a banana, dude is stone cold racist. He got mad at Top Rank because Devin Haney was making more money than him. And he said keep the black fighters and all that crazy shit. So, man, it's fuck Teofimo, honestly. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm rooting for Rich. It is what it is, honestly. Rooting for Richardson Hitchins. And I honestly do think Richardson Hitchins stylistically has the advantage. We know that he's a boxer, right? He know how to box. He know how to use that jab. And he's not scared to throw that right hand. A lot of boxers scared to throw that right hand. I saw him beat the shit out of Liam Power with that right hand. Richardson Hitchins not scared to throw that right hand. And Teofimo suck versus boxers, right? But Richardson Hitchins not going to run from him. Richardson Hitchins going to hit him, right? He going to hit, he going to fight him. He going to make him earn it. And I think Hitch bigger than him, stronger than him. Teofimo extremely athletic. But if Hitchinson don't let him get on that line, Teofimo Lopez is going to have a hard time. But let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Till next time.